I'm Kristin Layton with RoseCroft Equestrian Center in Concord, North Carolina, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about our journey of upgrading our arena with TruTex. So our arena worked pretty well for us for several years with just the masonry sand, but it took so much work to keep it maintained. Like, I always joke that it was my husband's baby because he was out here every single night, no matter what the weather was like, dragging the arena, watering the arena for at least 30 minutes. At least every other month we were having to pull all the jumps out of the arena to use a skid steer to pull the sand back from the edges where it would shift and get deep, and that's when we found TruTex. The sand analysis report that you get back from TruTex is actually very interesting and full of lots of information. It goes over the particle shape and size of your existing sand and how that influences the stability of the footing. It talks about the characteristics of what the most ideal sand for arenas would have, and then what type of TruTex fiber that they recommend that you add with your sand. We didn't have the budget to pay for more sand and the TruTex, so we decided that we were just going to go and add TruTex to the existing sand depth that we had, knowing that later on we were going to have to add more sand and do a final addition of TruTex to get everything perfect. Even without us adding the additional sand and just doing the 14 bales of TruTex, our arena footing was greatly improved. It was so much more stable, took so much less work to maintain. We were having to water it less, drag it less. It was actually really nice that I was on the fence on if I wanted to do a second upgrade or not. And if we didn't have jumpers in the arena, I probably wouldn't have, but because we do jumpers, I did want it firmed up just a little bit more for the takeoff and landing of the jumps. They gave me information on exactly what type of sand they recommended for our arena, the quarry I could get it from, and even went as far as reaching out to the quarry to get me an estimate. That was just great customer service, which you don't see very often nowadays. So we ordered the sand and 6 more bales of TruTex footing. Again, installation process was super easy. We spread the sand out on top of our existing footing and then spread the 6 bales of TruTex on top of that. Same way we did the first time. We watered it, then integrated it with a rotary tiller, and then drug it. If the installation process seems overwhelming to you and that's what's holding you back from doing this, don't. Like, it's so easy. Myself and my husband did both of our upgrades, just us alone. Both times got it done in a day. There's really nothing to worry about as far as that goes. If doing the second upgrade was really going to be worth it, but now after having completed it, I am so glad that we did. I mean, I really enjoyed our arena before, but now it's just at a completely different level. It's comparable to any high-end show venues that we compete at. So much less work to maintain. We're down to we drag it maybe once a week. Watering takes so much less time because it holds moisture better. So much more stable. It's just been a game changer. Just the fact that we don't have to spend an hour every day out here maintaining the arena to keep it nice has paid for itself. The only thing that I wish I had done differently is I wish that we had contacted TruTex from the beginning before we even started the installation process, because I think that they would have saved us a lot of work and a lot of trouble before we found them. But again, game changer. I highly recommend working with them, using them to help upgrade your arena. Even if you have to do it like us and do it in stages, you will not regret it. I promise you that.